Alright, so imagine this. Hoyoverse drops what looks like a simple promo image, and within hours, the entire Genshin community explodes. Leaks, theories, arguments, all because of one thing: the long-awaited confirmation of the Hexenzirkel, the secret witch's circle that's been teased since the earliest days of the game. This isn't just another random art post or cryptic teaser. For the first time, Hoyoverse has officially acknowledged the witches as a real, connected faction within Genshin's main storyline. And with it came a flood of leaks about new synergy buffs, faction mechanics, and the possible start of a massive Mondstadt rework. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. Before we start, if you love detailed Genshin breakdowns, lore discussions, and updates on new systems like this, make sure to subscribe. It really helps the channel and keeps you in the loop when the next teaser drops. So, let's start with what Hoyoverse actually posted. The official Genshin channels released a new promotional image, not a trailer, just a visual, showing an open spellbook floating in the sky with pages flying everywhere. But here's where it gets interesting. On each page, you can clearly see symbols tied to familiar characters: Razor's wolf, Fischl's Oz, Sucrose's potion vial, Mona's astrology hat, Venti's lyre, Klee's Dodako bomb, and Albedo's sketchbook. 7 symbols, 7 Mondstadt characters, all of them connected, directly or indirectly, to the mysterious Hexenzirkel, a secret circle of witches that includes figures like Alice and Gold. The caption of the post even mentioned the crown of elevation and weaving beauty, kindness, and wisdom into one path. Classic Hexenzirkel-style language that's been appearing in their lore since back in version 1.6. So this is no coincidence. This is Hoyoverse officially teasing the Hexenzirkel story arc, confirming that it's about to become a real part of the game's main narrative. Now, the part that isn't officially confirmed yet is the gameplay side, the leaked Hexenzirkel resonance or faction buff system that's been circulating. According to those leaks, which came from a fairly reliable Chinese source, when you have 2 or more Hexenzirkel characters in the same team, you unlock a special passive effect. For example, pairing Venti and Klee supposedly gives them unique witch form boosts. Venti's normal attacks after his burst would shoot piercing, anemo-infused arrows, and Klee's third normal attack would automatically trigger a charged attack. Essentially, it's a lore-based synergy, a new type of resonance that ties characters together not by element, but by story heritage. Some players have compared this to systems in Honkai, Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero, where older characters get fresh mechanics or team-based bonuses. The idea is exciting, but the community's split on it. On one hand, it's a cool thematic concept, giving old Mondstadt characters a reason to team up again. On the other hand, some people argue it's too limited. You only benefit if you specifically run 2 Hexenzirkel members together, which might mess with your usual team comps. If your favorite duo is Venti and Furina, or Klee and Bennett, you might not even feel this new system at all. But some players are taking a more optimistic approach. They think this could just be phase 1 of something bigger, the start of a full Mondstadt rework. Maybe future updates like version 6.2 or 6.3 will expand on it, giving actual reworks or story-driven upgrades to these older characters. And with Durin, the rumored upcoming Pyro Sword user tied to Gold and the Hexenzirkel, the timing makes perfect sense. Leaks already suggest Durin's passives scale higher when he's teamed up with other Hexenzirkel members. That would make this faction resonance system part of his debut and help tie him directly to the Mondstadt cast without making him feel like a random outsider. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. Many players think that if this is how Genshin plans to buff old characters, it's more of a band-aid fix than a real upgrade. They'd rather see true kit reworks, stronger multipliers, or modernized abilities, not conditional bonuses that depend on specific teammates. Still, there's something undeniably exciting about seeing the lore and gameplay finally merge in a meaningful way. For years, people have been waiting for the witches, Alice, and Gold to take the spotlight, and now they're finally being woven into the core narrative, not just mentioned in passing. So yeah, the Hexenzirkel is officially real, the teaser is confirmed, and the community's reaction has been absolute chaos, in the best way possible. Whether this faction resonance turns out to be meta-changing or just a cool flavor mechanic, it's clear that Mondstadt's long-forgotten storyline is finally coming back into focus. Personally, I love that we're getting a deeper look into the witches and their connections to the characters we've known since day one. But what about you? Do you like the idea of faction resonances and lore-based buffs? Or would you rather see Hoyoverse go all in with full reworks instead? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And of course, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on future leaks, teasers, and version previews, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.